Good morning, traders. So, how do we trade this Dow Jones today? So what I want to do here is just highlight that. Okay, so we are still in a consolidation phase, and it is a horrible consolidation because there is no clear direction. Okay, you can see how the sellers are coming in on the top and the buyers are coming in off the bottom. So there's nothing really to read into this on the daily at the moment as to what's actually going to be going on. If we look at the 4 hour, you can see we have purely consolidation. There's nothing really else here. If you look at the awesome oscillator, you can see nothing. We're hovering around the zero, so there's no trend. Remember, this is a trend oscillator, so there is no trend. There's nothing going on. We're hovering around the zero line. Okay, so in saying that, what you're looking to do is you're looking to be short off the top of the channel and long off the bottom of the channel, as I pointed out yesterday. Closing range breakout strategy is going to frustrate you unless you are taking your profits at the correct level. And that's 8, that's 7, 9 to 10, so there it is there. And what I mean by that is you can see we opened up with a break above it. Okay, we came back, so it was a great opportunity to get long on this retest, and you're looking for the breakout target as a minimum. Okay, you could have drawn this channel in, and when you're up in that area, taking your profit there as well. Also was an area to be short. Right, and you can see how that short played out pretty well. And again, we broke to the downside. So what we're kind of looking for today is more of the same. Okay, so we have broken to the upside, and we are testing the breakout target at this moment. Now, I think as I said yesterday, your indicators here are meaningless right now. The only thing that you need to be paying attention to is the fact that we are in a channel, okay, and you're looking for reasons to get long off the bottom and get short off the top. Now, I am sitting long, as I pointed out this level here and had an entry sitting here just in case we got down to there. And lo and behold, we did. We got there, and then the second move was a retest of it. And if I look at my oscillator, it was diversions. So there was a great opportunity for a long entry here. So I am sitting long. Stop currently is below this pin bar here. Okay. So my stop is kind of below this level of 12.8. It's not 12.820, but 12.810. Okay. That's kind of where my stop is at the moment. And we'll wait to see what happens at the open. But probably move my stop up to this area if we can break through this fractal level here. Okay, a break through this fractal level then gives me a potential target of around there. And you can see there's quite a bit of interaction at this level. Okay, so that's kind of my take on this at the moment. I'm looking for us to come and tag the 2600 area again. Okay, now I just want to highlight one little thing here. 2600 is a fairly significant level, so I just want to get it. And why? You say because it's a round number. Okay, so if we come back on the weekly, you'll see we had an open at that level, and we've kind of been flirting with this area for quite some time. Okay, so it is a psychological level, and it is fairly significant. And in saying that, we have had 1, 2, 3, 4 closes on the 30-minute above that level. But what I'm looking for is on the 4-hour, we have had quite a few closes above the level. So you can see we had quite a few closes above the level. So Now, some people would argue that that level has been broken and we need to be looking for a move to the upside. Okay, I'm kind of in the camp where we're consolidating and we're testing this level. Okay, so I'd want to see us break and price to stay above it with a bounce. That would give me confidence that we've broken the level. Okay, so yeah, so I think for me at the moment is to, well, we'll ride this this long that I have in at the moment from yesterday. We're going to ride that out to see if we can come and tag this 2600 area again. But again, that's an area for profit taking. Morning traders. So how do we trade the Dow Jones today? So before we get cracking, let's just get this level in. Okay, so what we're going to do is just come down to a 3-hour chart. Okay, so you can see we have a fairly well-defined flag, consolidation, channel, but it is fairly well-defined. The thing that's bugging me though is that we've got no direction. So if you look at the awesome oscillator, you can see we are just hovering on the zero line, which basically means there is no trend. Okay, which stands to reason you can see we are just floating around here. Okay, so as I said yesterday, the alligator, all your oscillators in actual fact, and all your indicators are really null and void on the Dow at the moment, because price action is basically dictating what's going on now. And you can see from the daily, look at all these tails. So there's buyers at the bottom, there's sellers at the top. And this is just complete confusion. Okay, the daily trend is still up. Okay, and stands to reason you can see we are still up. But the big question is, are we going to break out of this eventually, or are we just going to continue moving to the downside? Okay, so let's just get to the 30 minutes. And, well, I want to pick it up off the hour. So first things first, I'm sitting long at the moment. And as I pointed out yesterday, this was a good area to be long. And I'm sitting long from here. What am I looking for as a target? Well, I'm waiting for a 1 hour close above this fractal, at which point I'll move my stop up below this fractal level here. Okay, so let's just get that in. So currently the stop is below this fractal level, which is 25,820. Okay, and I'm looking to move my stop up to 25,863, which would basically get my risk down to 24 points instead of the current 70 points. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm waiting for. And should we break above this level, then obviously what I'm looking for is that there. Let's put a level in, and you probably find that's a 26,000 area. 25,994, close enough. So if I move that up, 25,997, 25,600. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for us to go visit that 2600 area again. Now, why? Well, it's a round number, and you can see how price has been interacting with this level pretty much the entire time we've been in this channel. Okay, so that's kind of my take on this. I'm not looking to add. I'm really just looking to ride this thing out up until the top here and then take profit. Take profit from there and then wait and see what happens at the open. Okay, if we do shoot past this level and we do take out the high of yesterday, this morning, and we do get a reasonable break of the channel, I may consider holding on to position and anticipating a move to the upside. But for now, it's all about banking profit when you've got it. And to me, 2600 is a great area to take profit. Okay, so there's nothing else that I can point out on this thing. We are consolidating. There's no bigger trend for me at the moment until we get moving again one way or another. Okay, so if we just come down to the 12 minutes, you can see 12 minutes, the mini trends working out pretty well. Okay, so you can see here we had the break and the retest here, which gives you an indication that there's move to the downside off the top of the channel, and it moved quite significantly before bottoming here. Right, so that's kind of what I'm looking for. Really looking for this to continue. So it's still worthy, to me, it's still worthwhile looking for a long here and just moving your stop below this 25,860 or 25,850 would be a safe bet. So from where we are now, so that's still a 7-point stop. So if you are going to take that trade, you need to just make sure it's well within your risk profile so you don't stress yourself out. Okay, or alternatively wait and anticipate another move to the downside. But I don't, to me, there's a flat top triangle. So I would expect us to break to the upside. So the another way of doing it is taking a break above this level here. So 29, 28, so take a long at 25, 9, 32, 33, somewhere around there. And what you're looking for is a move to 2600. Okay. So yeah, short and sweet. Don't see anything else really on the cards. And that's kind of probably another day of probably safer just to keep your money in your pocket. Or if you are taking trades on this thing from the bottom or the top, just keep them small and at a level where they're not going to stress you out. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's my take on the Dow Jones for the day. I hope it helps, and I'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.